Hello, Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome to Khelben's Coin. At long last, we have arrived at the tier list for level 5 spells from Heroes Might and Magic 2. We're going to jump right in. We're going to start with Resurrect True. Now, Resurrect True is an improved version of Resurrection, which is a 4th level spell, and it permanently raises the dead units of a stack during battle. Now, it doesn't work on things that are immune to magic like dragons, but it does work on Titans and the Phoenix and the Cyclops and the Crusaders and all those other tier 6 creatures that you want to keep alive. This is an excellent spell. If you couple it with the Ankh artifact, it makes it even better. The higher spell power you have, the more things you can raise from the dead. This is absolutely got to be certainly no lower than B tier. I'm going to put it in A tier. It might actually be an S tier spell. We'll go back and we'll reevaluate later. Hypnotize is the next one we're going to talk about. Now, you can control an enemy stack based on the number of hit points in that stack as compared to your spell power. This spell almost never works. There are artifacts out there that will help increase the effectiveness, like the Gold Watch, things like that. But if there's ever a spell I hate to see after spending the resources to get a 5th level mage guild or the pyramid that I just ransacked, getting hypnotized, it's just the worst. It makes me feel so terrible and crestfallen. If there was ever an F tier 5th level spell, it's got to be hypnotize. It has to be. The spell is just hot trash. It's terrible. I hate it. I don't ever want it. If it's your favorite spell, then sorry. We're going to talk about all of the summon elemental spells all in one go. So you can cast summon fire elemental, summon air elemental, summon water elemental, and summon earth elemental. And there are several artifacts, actually. There's the summoning band and the book of elements that will increase the number of elementals you can summon during battle. And it is pursuant to or dependent on the number of spell power points you have for the number of elementals you can summon. It's a great, really good spell for defending castles. Elementals are pretty tough. They are very good castle defenders. These elementals don't stay with your army after the battle. They're just there for that. So it definitely limits the effectiveness of the spell, but it's not a bad one. I kind of want to put it in C tier. Maybe it's a D tier spell, but I want to throw it in C tier now because, I mean, if you can summon like a stack of like 80 something elementals, it's going to help you win the fight. It's not a useless spell. It's a good one. But there are definitely better 5th level spells. So we're gonna put that in C tier for now. We will rearrange it as needed. Now, Mirror Image is the next one I see here, and this is kind of a contentious spell for me. If you're fighting against an enemy hero or castle, Mirror Image is not always the best spell to cast. It's an expensive spell. It creates a very brittle one-to-one copy of a stack of yours. So you can cast it on your stack of Titans, for instance, or a big stack of Archmagi, or Rangers, or even like Crusaders if you want to have them around for some melee fighting. But the minute they take 1 point of damage, that mirror image is gone. It just dies and it disappears. I can always recast the spell, but it is susceptible to things like spell casting from enemy heroes or turret fire from castles. So it definitely limits the effectiveness of the spell. But copying a stack of Titans on a battlefield is pretty jarring. It's a very scary spell to behold. I like it. I do cast it often. It is absolutely a great spell to cast against wandering creatures who might not reach that mirror image right away. So like a group of melee units or something on the adventure map, golems or paladins or mummies, what have you. If you mirror image one of your range units, it just literally doubles the effectiveness of that range unit. So this is at least a B tier spell for me. It might be A tier. I'm going to put it in B for now. We'll go back and reevaluate later, I promise. Armageddon. Armageddon is a very good spell. It is the number one damage dealing spell. I know a lot of people like to construct armies of nothing but dragons. I'm one of them. If I have 3 stacks of black dragons, like 6, 6, and 5 or something, I'm probably going to win most of the fights I get myself into. Now, if I have Armageddon and a decent enough spell power, casting Armageddon won't affect any of my dragons, and it will be the absolute damage dealing spell to any enemy army. It is a very devastating spell. It can hurt your troops who aren't immune to magic. But I can't possibly think to put Armageddon any lower than A tier. It's got to be an A tier spell for me, for sure. Now we kind of skipped over all the summon elementals. We only have 2 more spells left, and they are absolutely the most game breaking spells Heroes of Might and Magic 2 has to offer. There are literally just no better spells than Dimension Door and Town Portal, and I'm going to equate them the same. Now, Dimension Door costs 10 spell points to cast, which is half the cost of a 20 spell point Town Portal. But you can only Dimension Door as far as you can see on your screen. You can only go as far as the edge of the screen when the hero's in the middle of it. And Town Portal, it doesn't matter where the town is on the map. You can automatically teleport to that town or castle, provided there isn't a hero already there, and go all over the map with it. So I'm actually going to put them in the same tier. And I mean, I don't think anybody is going to begrudge Dimension Door being an S tier. I think Town Portal also belongs there, right there with it. And that's pretty much the list. Nothing's in D tier. I mean, maybe we move Hypnotize up to D and we don't have anything in F. But Hypnotize sucks. The spell just sucks. I don't know. It's a Christmas miracle. We got through this in record time. This is my tier list for 5th level spells. Maybe Resurrect True belongs in S tier. Maybe Armageddon does as well. Maybe Mirror Image is an A tier spell. I don't know, but I'm going to leave it the way it is. Let me know in the comments what you think, because I'm sure you will. And I don't know. What's your favorite spell in the game? I kind of want to hear. Mine is definitely Mass Slow, but I also like Dimension Door and Town Portal, of course. I always get really excited for getting those. Resurrect True, one of the best. But yeah, hit that subscribe button for future episodes of Heroes of Might and Magic 2. We do special content around the game all the time. Merry Christmas again. Happy New Year to you all. And I will see you in the next episode. In the meantime, please take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.